Last time, remember you went to bed to lose the last time? Then you like rematch that shit? Really big?
I know we 1-1, nigga.
Nah, not this year. We ain't play.
They gonna play twice.
We ain't play this year.
They play twice. 1-1.
Nah, we ain't play this year. 18, we were tied. We were tied 18.
That was 18?
Yeah, 17 I ran off with. 18 we was tied. And this year we ain't. We were 2-2. We was 2-2 on 18. I got the book. I got the book, man. Oh, so the book gonna just write itself off. He gonna write 4-4. It's 2-2. It was. I took the series on 17, 20-12. It was 2-2 last year. We ain't played this year because I just jumped on like 2 and some change, 2 months and some change ago. I smoke, but I got a hell of a memory, boy. Fuck that. One thing Mom Daddy always told me, don't lose your brain, homie.
That nigga said the book just wrote itself.
Yeah, it don't write itself. The book don't write itself. I'm telling you, bro. You know, I used to tell you, I used to write that shit down. Name down and next to it, whatever. And on the other side, if it's tied, put a little star on it. You feel me? And remember that shit. I got you. Hold up.
Sound like you're going to hit another blunt, nigga.
Let's go, bro. Let's get it.
Newton on first down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. He just stuck out there. They just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On first down, it's Newton. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Right.
Throwing again is Newton. Over the middle, complete. It's Bird. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Now Newton on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Here's Newton. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Here we go with McCaffrey. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
Bird, what's up, baby?
Hi.
I know. I was trying to hike it quick.
And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Hey, I knew you was coming, so I said, let me hike it. Hey, they be waiting. Come on, bro. Come on.
Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away.
God damn, bro. Fucking nigga hold.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's supposed to be good, man. That's try to fuck the access and that's gonna do it.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he lost 6 there on the first down play. On second down, here's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
On, man.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Why you starting? Dog needs to go.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, got it. 21.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And nearly an an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Coleman has it here right side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Tuesday.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Uses the spin, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
A gain of 6 there on first. This is McCaffrey. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They got to get to the 23 here on third. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And Gano's kick is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yo, which one of y'all?
That incompletion, let's look back to the NFC title game. We had 2 excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had 2 huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nickel Roby-Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation. When I saw it live, I thought it was a bang-bang play.
Yo, what up,
Lock? It was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're
I didn't lag you out, man. Your internet went out. How can I lag you out,
the Super Bowl? But I still don't want
no, I didn't.
Become a reviewable call.
Yo, I'm gonna tell the whole room right now. He was beating me in the rank game,
Yeah, it could be a
and his internet went out.
Start doing it with everything, right?
Next thing you know, we'll be reviewing
I don't know,
holding.
man.
And by the way, you can call holding just about every play in the NFL.
I was disappointed because you was beating me too. I wanted to try to come back. I don't got no switch or nothing.
The offense failed
I don't even
earlier
know how
on
to
the
do that
previous
shit.
crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Hey, let's go.
Trying to play though?
They'll run it. Freeman. Oh, he's got
Block,
some
block.
breathing room. And he slips up
Trying to
past the
play.
45 before being tackled. A big
Alright.
roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. This is Freeman
Madden
on
user
1st and
guy.
10.
Trying to play?
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 35.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Ryan going underneath. It's Coleman. 8 yards there on a 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. They go play action with Ryan. Being chased out left. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Good job, baby.
Zone touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
Look at Williams, man. Vision. Like the dog boy, man. In the auditorium.
Oh, come on.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Good D.
Now it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
23 yards on the play. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now Ryan on first down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Ryan will throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the corner, Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. following the interception. Here's Newton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And here now come the Falcons. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Shaq Thompson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Get up! 21!
On second down, Ryan drops it off for Coleman. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now.
What?
That was you throw a frisbee. You don't care about that. That bit, yeah. Fuck that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Ryan caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score.
Look at that. Head crack.
Perfection there.
you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight in.
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but you know, the Patriots...
Nobody believes in.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an open.
Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That will allow them to disrupt the play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball. They scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep pointing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists.
All right, bro,
if you
kicking my ass.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
All right,
He's going to look deep down the
You
field.
kicking my ass.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, and now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. On second down, here's Newton. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
This dude done 28-0.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball.
I didn't use your guard.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
I guess so.
They snap it to Newton. Dancing to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And get him for a loss of about 3. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Yo, Madden Utica, you win, bro.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And
I don't know what's
not
up
just
with me,
by
man.
out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point try good by Gano, and that will extend this big lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get them settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Luke Kuechly coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. On second down, here's Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Thomas Davis in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
12. 11.
Here's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing here, Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now Newton on 1st down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Newton. Buying time to his left. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Newton finding Funchess for the Panther 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. They'll try and run it up the middle. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Ryan on second down. Now a desperation throw deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mike Adams. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows?
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And Jones has it over the middle. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
21. Hey, gun.
To throw is Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he's got room.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun.
Newton's going to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Desmond Trufant, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fan.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mike Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
I say throwing the ball ain't going to do it, my boy.
We say so long from Charlotte.
Let him speak, because then he's going to think I'm showboating. Hey, Theo, that shit was like peanut butter and jelly, boy. You hear me? It was 51-13, bro. Nah, shit, I just felt good. I don't know what's going on. Still got another 2 joints left, you know what I'm talking about? Still got something for tomorrow, you know, you feel me? Feel good out here, wind blowing. We straight. Can't get no better than this. Cat in the house, laying down. Hey, hey, boy, hey, feel good. I'm gonna hit this joint right quick. Yeah. Bird, play Theo, Bird. Oh, you were trying to slip one in right quick. Oh shit, that shit failed. You been on that Call of Duty. You been on that Call of Duty though lately. That's what's going on. You shooting too much shit up. You shooting. You nah, but you happy trigger. That's why you singing it so fast. You feel me? You mixing it up with the COD. Yeah. Man, I took shit to the crib, oh boy. Jackson wanted bullshit over there. Damn, that nigga read that. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, you ain't. Nah. Nah, if I blitz you, I'm gonna get to your run game. Yeah. Yeah, you know me, but not that good. They all say they know people. Everybody knows somebody. Nah, you know me, but not that good. Hey, when you see me put out 4 receivers, you like, damn, this ain't that nigga from last. Hold up. I know. Nah, ain't no wrinkles. Ain't no wrinkles. That's just in the playbook. That ain't wrinkles. Nah. It wasn't no new wrinkles. It was just plays. That's all. Keep playing that safety. I'ma burn your ass now. See how I went over the top with Bird? Go get it, Bird. That's his name, Bird, just like you. You know what I'm talking about? That boy. Yeah. You got happy throwing the ball. That's what it was. I just let you sit back there and goddamn tee off on my quarterback, man. That's all that was, man. Just a tee off. Tee off against the quarterback. They got the ball about 50 times. Hey, man, I can sit back there all day. Go ahead and sling. Go throw the shit. Go. Hey, boy, look who's back there and look who's out there. Look who's back there and look who's out there. You got Ice throwing the ball, you got Julio. I gotta come get you sometime. And let you just sit back there in the pocket like you a babysitter, like you. Yeah, because I had to leave. I had to leave, that's why I came. Well, draw it up. I don't know what to do. Draw it up. I mean, I still got a pass, but you know, I gotta give you a little bit more running. You know what I'm saying? Draw it up. I gotta give you more than goddamn 10 rushes a game. Yeah, boy, that shit wasn't 10 rushes for like 19 yards. I had more than 19 yards. I had 6 rushes for like 35 or 40. Almost 5 yards. I can run the ball. You were really killing my run. Hey, that's how the ESPN reporters be feeling like, boy, when they got an excuse. I feel you. You say you couldn't run. You say you couldn't run because basically you ain't what? You ain't feel like it or something? I'm saying what you. Oh, okay. Do about 8 of them things, boy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, shit. Let me see what you did. Let me tell you right now. Boy, you threw 10 interceptions, boy. Hey. You threw 10 interceptions, my boy. You had 63, I had 136 for 7 rushes. You had 8 rushes. 8 rushes for 63 yards. I had 7 rushes for 136 yards. 7 rushes. Alright. Alright, but so what you call 7 for 136 and 2 TDs? What you call that? MVP, right? Hey, Julio had 9 catches for 169 and a touchdown.
You know, that's not even my game.
That's what I wanted you to do. Throw it to him. Okay, go ahead. Leave me in.
Right. You know, I ain't been on that like this.